woke us up every morning. I'm here to do a lecture this morning. And at first, I had so many things, so many topics. But late in the midnight hours, God will give you a vision. And sometimes He'll give you a word. But the only thing that kept popping out was standing steadfast. And I thought about, okay, standing steadfast, meaning you're preparing yourself. And in life, when we see things come our way, we prepare ourselves to brace for it. But what about when you don't see it? What about when you're not expecting it? So I went to the Bible because, you know, the Bible has all the answers if you just take time to research it. Apostle come and he tells us every day that he could preach to us, but until you pick it up for yourself, what is revealed to apostles is not revealed to me, because we all get different messages to affect different people. That's why he gave it a fivefold ministry. So I went and I looked in Corinthians, 1 Corinthians verse 15 and 58. And it says, therefore, my beloved brothers. You ever ask yourself, why not sisters? But like I said, it's all about research. God sees us in the spirit. There's no gender. Because He can use anybody to come and talk to you at any time. So don't be offended when it says brothers. Well, what about me, God? You're in that, brothers. There's no gender. You're a spirit being to Him. He sees you perfectly. Our human self separates male from male, male from female, adults from kids. But God sees us as a spirit. So it said, therefore, my beloved brothers, be steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the works of the Lord, knowing that in the Lord your labor is not in vain. And I've read that a few times. But how many times, you know, when you read something, certain things pop out each time you read it, it comes to you differently. Because when I brace myself for standing steadfast, I'm looking at what's coming. When you see what's coming, you brace yourself. You stand, gird up your loins, you're in protective mode. But you can't stand in protective mode forever. Life goes on. Things happen. You can't be in protective mode all the time. But it says, stand steadfast, immovable, always abounding in the works of the Lord. I mean, I'm going to have to take a rest sometime. You're going to have to rest. Standing steadfast doesn't mean always standing on guard. Sometimes you need to step aside and let God work through you, for you. But there's some things that we can't do, and there's a lot of things that only prayer can change. So standing steadfast doesn't mean that you are the one that's doing the work. He's using you to do the work. But you have to sometimes step aside so He can do the work for you. Now then I went and I looked up immovable. Now it says immovable is incapable of being moved, not moving or not intent to be moved. And it goes on and saying, not capable of being moved emotionally. Now I can stand physically steadfast and say I'm not moving from a situation or a place. But your emotion, that's the difference. That's takes a lot of work. Because I can stand here and say I'm not moving and see something coming towards me. I'm standing steadfast. Unmovable, not shaking, not wavering, not moving. But while I'm looking at that thing coming towards me, your mind, your emotions, girl, if you don't get out the way, well, do you see how big that situation is? Remember the last time what happened? So we start swaying. Should I really be standing? Can I really stand? Should I move? Should I not move? You physically, you're saying you're not moving, but up here is telling you why you should move. Oh, that situation is too big for you. How you going to get somebody some money? You got your own bills. How you going to lend a hand to somebody who talks about you? See, God has a sense of humor, and I'm learning this throughout life. I've been doing it, but sometimes He has to reteach you some things. He'll use your enemy to see how much you trust Him. Now, what if you're standing steadfast, and you said, I'm not moving from this situation, but that one person that got your mind wrapped up is the one that's walking towards you? What if it's that family member that you swear, no matter the next time I see him or her, but God got you on a post, and that post says, stand steadfast, don't move. But you see that person, your mind start rolling. Oh, God, you know you said everything is predestined, so let me go take care of this real quick, and then I'll come right back and stand. Your emotions will make you miss blessings. Your emotions will make you do things you know you're not supposed to do. But you always tell God, God, you know, as soon as I get that done right there, I'm coming right back to stand with you. When God said, I asked you to stand and not move. If you had stand and not move, He would have washed that out of your way. But our flesh, let God, okay, I know yesterday I said I was not going to do it, but God, remember what she said? And now I see her. Let me go get this straight real quick. Then I promise God, I'm coming right back to stand. We keep doing things over and over that we say we won't do, and we promise God this is going to be the last time, until that situation, that person comes when God tells you, stand steadfast. But we make excuses. It's not only our kids. When they don't want to do homework, do chores, they make excuses why they shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't, but they're going to do it. And the old parent us tell us, no, when I say move, you move right now. Amen. We tell them that. When I say go do the dishes, it's not, Mom, let me finish watching my show and then I'm going to wash the dishes. That's the same thing we do with God. God said, my child, stand steadfast. Don't move. No matter what you see, no matter what cometh your way. I'm bigger than this, but I just need you to stand. And what we tell Daddy. Remember what she said? Remember what he did? I ain't seen him in so long, but now that he here, God, this must be you putting in my way for me to do what I gotta do. It's a test. Are you gonna believe what I tell you in spite of what you see? We always say we walk by faith but not by sight. But when sight comes, it moves us. Even when God said walk by faith and not by sight, we're moving by sight. He said stand steadfast no matter what comes your way. I got you. But the flesh in us said, as soon as I do this myself, God, I'm coming right back home. Go do the dishes. Okay, Mom, right after the show. Go do your homework. Okay, Mom, right after this cartoon over. We keep making excuses, and our emotions are putting us out of place. Because if had we stand steadfast, He could have moved that situation. He could have moved that person. And who would have said that person was not coming with a different mindset? But we see, oh, I remember the last time I seen her, oh, she coming to finish. Not knowing that sometimes God will use your enemies to change you, to test you, to make sure that you learn from the last time. Or do we got to go back and repeat second grade? Do we got to repeat the cycle until you get it? See, the one thing about God is, it doesn't matter how many times you mess up, He's going to keep redirecting you. And eventually common sense going to say, you know, the last time I did that, it didn't work out. So here I am again back at square one when I should have been at square five. I'm falling behind. Why, God? Why have you forsaken me? Why is everybody around me getting blessed? What did I do wrong? Is it not my time? See, you had your time. You just kept switching up on God. And God is so loving that He said, I'm going to put you right back in that same path because I need you to go straight. But you want to go to the left and talk to Sue and Harry and then come back over this side and thinking your blessing will wait for you. See, we don't know when our blessing is coming. We just have to stand steadfast always. ways. Now, when I talk about standing steadfast, it's not about what you believe as well. Not what your auntie thinks, not what your mom, dad thinks. It's about what you know that God told you. See, our parents will let us down. Kids, believe it or not, we made a lot of mistakes. But in life, God gives us unlimited chances. Stop choosing the emotional path and stand when He tells you to stand, so your blessing can come and you can progress forward. And as you progress forward, elevation means separation. Old things will pass away, but the new you will shine. And that is what God wants for all His children. Stand steadfast so He can move you so you can shine. To God be the glory.